Honk! Sup, chat? How y'all doing? I feel like I'm forgetting to do something. Let's push that button just in case. Beep boop. Beep beep boop. Ugh! How's everybody doing? Did I say that already? I don't know. I don't remember what I said. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, so... it's time to do some stuff. And some things. Bow, bow. I thought we were about to get the best layout ever. Didn't happen. Uh-oh. Yo! 40 months. Holy moly. Thank you for the tier 3. Appreciate you. Alright, there we go. Pew, 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 pew. Give me the loots! Pew, pew, pew. Holy shit. What up, Justin? Isn't Pee-wee live stream tomorrow? Yes. Sure is. I'm curious if they're doing it from Gamescom? Or are they heading back to the office for that? I don't know. I don't know how close. It's Germany and New Zealand, yeah? I don't know how that would be. Unless it's pre-recorded. Could be pre-recorded. I don't know.
Do you really believe your own hype that
Did you
much?
ever tell me? Yes, probably. You cast Fireball? Aw, shit. Pre-recorded? Yeah, probably. Probably. Misha, is that you clicking? Is that you clicking?
Yes.
Somebody's clicking. Bow, 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 bow. What am I trying to farm from Meph? Anything I can find, honestly. Because I don't have very much gear. Well, I mean, I have very, very mid gear. I still have my lore helm. I have a Viper Magi. I got my spirit. Got a lidless wall. Absolute garbage amulet I would love to replace. Chance guards. A couple of Manald heals. Would love some, like, better rings. Better boots. Better belt. Was there any new information about D4 about a new expansion or not yet? No, but probably at BlizzCon, which is 2.5 weeks away. Probably. Well, we're definitely going to be finding out about Season 15. Possibly Season 16? I don't know. And then potentially expansion. What up, Dave? How you doing? Pew, pew, pew. Man, sometimes these layouts are so trolly. Other times they're like, oh, it's just right there. No big deal. Other times it's like, gotta scour this entire place. If there was a new expansion, where do you think it would take place? I think that they're going to continue exploring the map clockwise, and we're just going to sail north, probably. But so my thinking is that we're going to continue going around, but then eventually, at the very end, we're going to circle back and go to Tristram, and then delve deeper into the cathedral again, back like Diablo 1. Probably wrong, but that's what I would do if I was in charge. Have it end back in the cathedral? Okay. So yeah, that was probably the worst outcome there. GGG needs to drop something good to hold us over till December. Well, 0.55 is coming, which is going to be like a little event to hold us over. They haven't announced what that is yet, but I'm expecting we're going to find that out tomorrow. I'm doing pretty good. Just chilling. It's a little chilly in here today for some reason. What's up, knees of the bees? We're just farming some Nightmare Mephisto today. I might do other things as well, but that's where we're starting. Because I need loots. And, like, I've done a little bit of hell, but I'm definitely still too squishy to, like, really make progress. You're smashing up in Grim Dawn with your Nightblade Berserker. Hell yeah. I did want to go back to Grim Dawn at some point. I just don't know when that's going to be. There was 2 characters missing still. Yes. I don't expect that we're going to get those before 1.0. We're going to get the Duelist with 1.0. That's already confirmed. The others, though, I think they'll come post-release. Too many ARPGs, not enough time. Did you see what was announced today? I'm still a little shocked. You guys haven't seen. They announced Wolcen 2 today. That's, interesting. A lot of people clown on Wolcen because it was like so bad. And I don't think it was that bad. I think it had a lot of potential, but it was definitely a very buggy game, and they definitely fell short when it came to the end game. But I hope that they learned from it and actually put out a good game. I know some people got a chance to play test it already, and they seem generally positive about it. I know Woody played it, DS Lily played it. I think Datmods was playing it today. I don't know how he's feeling about it, but I hope it's good. It's kind of funny that the same company is working on 2 ARPGs currently. One is a standard ARPG, and the other one is an extraction ARPG. I wasn't a big fan of that one, though. That one kind of sucked. Grand Mall. You're going to clown on it without having played it so you don't feel like a social outcast by forming an opinion? It's fair. You were pumped about the new Turok announcement. Yeah. I saw that, and I'm immediately like, is this Turok? And sure enough, there's so many good games coming out in the next couple of years. Like, just the rest of this year is absolutely nuts. And I think it's funny, like, looking at my schedule right now, it's like, I have this until BlizzCon, but, like, Onimusha's coming out soon, which I'm personally very excited about. But then after BlizzCon, it's like, everything is completely jam-packed for the rest of the year, except November is wide open because nobody wants to go near GTA, with possibly Zelda fitting in that slot. There's that one crime game or whatever. Yeah, GTA, yeah. I'm not going to play that one. I'll probably watch other people play it, but I'm very much looking forward to Ocarina of Time. That'll be my November game, hopefully. Unless the rumors of it coming out December 2nd or whatever is true. But that's a weird day for them. Yeah, I don't care about GTA either. Like, I'll probably watch a little bit just to see what the hype's all about, but it's never been my thing. Definitely not for stream. Like, if somebody gifted me a copy of it, I might fuck around like in my free time, but I don't know. Definitely not high on my priority list. I'm still so sad that the Valheim 1.0 release date is literally the day before I leave for BlizzCon. Like, I'm sad, or I'm happy it's finally coming out, but it's like the timing. Your buddies hate you don't play GTA? It's okay. You can hang out with us. We're the GTA haters over here. Not a hater, but I could care less. Pew, 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 pew. Hate's fun. You don't mind playing the game story, but once you beat it, you're done. Not really into the online. Yeah. So the only version of the online that I'm at all interested in is like the RP scene. Like if you ever watch like live streams of the GTA role players, that's pretty entertaining. Like, it still blows my mind that people will log on to the game to literally be a cashier at a burger store for like 8 hours in this online fictional world where they're not even getting paid for it. Like, huh? But they make it funny. Why is this here? I don't know. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Think Mephisto's gonna give me anything good today? I don't know. AI modular? Oh, I haven't seen that. Interesting. Come on. Give me the loot. You know you want to. Not hardcore now.
Greetings.
Bow, 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 bow. This is going to be another trolley one. I bet you it is. I'm going this way. Would have been. Man. Which I never go. Oh, I've played both. I play both quite a bit. I wasn't committed to playing this season long enough to make hardcore worth it. So I'm like, I'm just gonna play casual this season. And I'm glad I did, because I died a bunch. But yeah, with other games coming up and going to BlizzCon here in a couple weeks, I'm like, I'm not gonna dedicate to hardcore. Maybe next time. If we do get an expansion, which is what I'm kind of predicting for BlizzCon, I might start the expansion hardcore. Which is also questionable for me, but I'm so excited at the potential of that. All blues? Whack. Oh yeah, also, apparently, Twitch enabled comments on my clips today. I don't know if it got rolled out to everybody or if they're rolling it out to people slowly, but I'm ready for the weirdest comments ever to start being posted on my clips. What level I made it to? I am 72. All solo, yeah. I've not stepped foot into a multiplayer game this season. Boner Helm. If Fish rebelled, do you think we can win? Fish? I'm gonna need you to set the scene for me. What are we talking here? Like a fist fight with a fish walking on hind legs, or?
Yes.
Loath! What's up, dude? We'd win 100%? Probably. What's up, Burger Man? How you doing? If it was on site in the ocean. I don't know. Nuke the ocean? That sounds like a bad idea. You ate 2 fish today? I ate 1 fish today. Cool. Mr. Burger, are you ready for the con of the Blizz? Where'd I get my 4-socket sword from? I believe I got it from normal cows. I believe. I got a crystal sword from cows, and then I used the Larzik cube recipe thingy on it. Is that better than what my mercenary is using? No. That's why you ate an extra one to one me up. Dang it, this guy. Thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Pew, pew, pew. See me on TikTok? Do you use Restream? I do not. I use Atom Multistream. Any tips for getting into D2? You're coming from D4 and you understand it's a remaster, but it's rough. It is definitely a much different game. It's much slower. It's much grindier. You definitely have to like gear yourself well to survive, especially like in higher difficulties. It is a lot of it's like a big in a lot of ways it is a knowledge game. Like once you learn the systems, it gets a lot easier. But even then, it still can be very rippy, depending on what your gear's at. Like getting your resists up, getting your life up is very important. Like when you're looking at stats or whatever, like a lot of people think, okay, I'm gonna like pump up my stats, are gonna give me more damage. But in most cases, the only things you're ever gonna put points into is like strength and dex just to wear the gear that you're trying to wear, and then the rest of it's gonna go into vitality. In most cases. If you're melee, you might want to put some dexterity, just so you have, like, block chance or whatever. Ooh, please be good. I need an amulet. It's going to be better than what I have regardless. Yep, it is. I was right. Accurate. I know Icy Veins is... Normally, I don't recommend Icy Veins for Diablo games. Diablo 2, though, Icy Veins is okay. Max Roll is good. I don't think Mobalytics has D2, but they should. There's really good guides out there. My eyes twitching. Too much caffeine today, probably. Yes. Okay, so that can go to hell. Somebody make my eyes stop. D2 is good, but PD2 is way better. I really do like PD2. I just hope that someday, we can get PD2R. Because I really do like the visuals of D2R. But I'm hopeful that we're getting new content for D2 announced at BlizzCon, and hopefully it's competitive with PD2. That's the dream. Or maybe they announced that they hired the dude. They're working together. Twitching at the thought of recommending Icy Veins? Yeah, maybe. You think that's what you're going to try to do? Usually you'll go in blind, try and learn mechanics. Yeah, so this game... Like, that's what I did the first time I played back when I was 18, 19, whatever. And I was ass. I made the shittiest barbarian ever. Couldn't do anything, could barely make it through Nightmare. And then I started researching. I'm like, oh, what's PD2? PD2 is Project Diablo 2. It's a mod for the original D2. It doesn't work on Resurrected, but it adds a bunch of quality of life stuff. It adds a bunch of new endgame stuff, a bunch of new items, new rune words. It's really cool. There's like entirely new bosses. Like they basically carried on as if like the original game was like still being developed. Before Reign of the Warlock ever happened. It's really well done. Highly recommend if you have the original Diablo 2. It does require a license of the original game, though. So if you don't have that, you'd have to pick it up from Battle.net or whatever. But it's only like $10 for the base game, $10 for the expansion. D2 does have a sick modding scene. I do hope that they eventually open this one up to deeper mods. That would be sick. For a while, I was like, well, if you guys aren't going to update it, at least let the community do it. But now that they're updating this again, now I'm like, okay, I can see why they might not want to. Gave me the trolley one again. Needs major QO updates and endgame stuff. Mods unbelievable. Deserves D2R graphics. Exactly. What is my plan for your end class? I'm probably not going to be playing that deep into this season. So I'm probably just going to stick with the Sork. I'm probably only going to be playing this until next Thursday, I think, because that's when the new Onimusha game comes out, and I have been dying for that one. PD2 is what you hope D3 would be? Yeah. Like, I really wish we would have seen the original Blizzard North version of D3 before it got scrapped. Like, even if they didn't finish it, I would love to just see what they were cooking on. Like, I liked D3, but it didn't feel like D2. The Blizzard devs need to just let the community take over and mod their game. That'd be great. I'll give them a little time to see what they're cooking and to see what they announce at BlizzCon, but I would love to see them open up mod support so people can do more stuff like they did in the original D2. But hopefully they're cooking something sick. Like, nothing's confirmed coming for D2, but the way that they've been teasing, it sure seems like something is, especially since we just got changes with this patch. Feels like they're working on stuff. What is this layout? Alright, you know what? We're gonna do one of these. Not feeling good about it. What the hell is this layout? Ugh, wrong one. Oh, weird. Okay. Oh, they're cooking something, but the recent patch changes they made are terrible. I think they were interesting. I don't think they were good. I don't think they were bad, but I think they were interesting. Like, they felt very targeted, like they were just kind of testing the waters. But I think that bigger changes are coming. What up, Dutch? How you doing? Pew, 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 pew. New job interview tomorrow. Oh, shit. What kind of job? Didn't you just get a new job, like, within the last, I don't know, 6 months or so? Same workplace? Oh, okay, I see. Trying to get a promotion or something? Hopefully it goes well for you. That'd be sick. You just don't understand how a little development team like PD2 can bring so many QOL changes? Passion. But Blizzard can't. So I think the big thing with Blizzard is they have people who like really want to do things, but everything at a company that size needs to go through like so much approval process and stuff that they probably just get, and we can't justify it. Can't justify the time. I don't know. That's my guess. It's like all just red tape. Can't get it approved. But it does seem like in the last couple of years, like really ever since Johanna Ferries took over, like it feels like they've been taking huge leaps in the right direction. That's why I'm so excited about BlizzCon, because it feels like big things are coming for D2 and for D4, possibly even D1. Some crazy stuff for World of Warcraft's coming, or at least so it seems. Hopefully we're not disappointed. Boop, 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 boop. Best thing D2 archetype. Yeah, so I know what, Senpai or whatever, he's talked about it, and he said, like, if they came to him, he might consider it. And I'm pretty sure for a while, though, he said he had no interest. So the fact that he kind of softened on it makes me wonder if maybe they had reached out at some point. I have no idea. A slot manager, huh? You can manage my slot. Wait. 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 Got stuck in a corner. Boop, boop. What's the best equipment for mercenary? So I usually, well, it's been a while, but so an insight for your weapon is really good, at least until you can get an infinity. I mean, it really depends on your budget. But yeah, insight's really good for low to mid tier, and then at the top end, infinity's better. Yeah, and Dariel or like Vamp Gaze is good for your helm. You can get like a treachery or something for your chest. Found a Zod today in Sanctuary. First one in over 10 years. Hell yeah. What are you gonna use it for? Yeah, I'm still trying to find a better base for my insight. Right now, I'm just rocking this honor. I was gonna put an insight in there, but then I got 5 sockets, so I'm like, well, don't have anything Zod worthy. Just put it in Wart's leg. It'll be fine. Okay. Wait, why did I come here? I don't remember clicking on the portal. Anyways. So yeah, I don't know if anybody here is DiabloFilter.com users, but today I added an Easter egg that I'm stupidly proud of. It's so dumb. Found it. Play solo online? Yeah. Like, I like playing ladder, but I'm also antisocial. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I would say that one's better. Yeah. Yeah. Better resist, better life. Yeah. Yeah. Boop, boop. Would love a Tal's belt. Where are we going? It's gonna be a weird one, isn't it? I'm still not used to the terror zones being every 30 minutes. You hate it? Heck. Where the helly? D2? Yeah. New season just started last week. It was better an hour long. Yeah. Like I like that we'll see more, but like it sucks when you get one that you like. Like it'd be kind of cool if they rotated every 30 minutes, but if you wanted to, you could keep one going for like the rest of that hour. Like you could like freeze it just for you.
Not enough mana.
I don't know how doable that would be. Where the hell is this? Is it just like right by the beginning? Yep. Pew, pew. You got so many shards, you just do entire acts. I haven't gotten through hell yet. My character's not strong enough. Or I should say my mercenary's not strong enough. He just always dies. Womp womp. Need better gear. But everything's being so stingy. On PC, yeah. You're gonna drop me loot? On the new season? Nah, I'm good. I play solo Southbound, basically. But I appreciate it. Have you seen JD Rose post about Subo? I don't know what that means. Why not Kane free identify? Because I forget about it. I don't know. It's not like scrolls are expensive. Bad habit, I guess. Bugged for mercenary skill or a tease for next season? What do you mean? Tell me more. What is Subo doing? Subo and D4 is casting rapid fire skill that shoots Holy Bolt. He's not just wearing Tyrael's might and forgot? Let's see. Oh, hi, Psychosa. Wait, whose post is this? I searched that name and I don't see any Diablo content. Bow, 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 bow. The streamer is using Paladin, but he's not wearing Tyrell's Might. Huh. I don't know. Does it look like that same kind of effect, though, from Tyrell's Might, or like the old Holy Bolt Elixir that we used to have? Tubo's casting some new skill that I've never seen before. Huh. If you have a link, I think you could probably post it. Leveling a Necro? Our Necro's too bad. So, a lot of people really like Necro. I'm not especially I'm not a big Necro enjoyer myself. I'm not sure how they're doing this season. To be clear, are we talking Necro in D2 or Necro in D4? Because we're playing D2, but talking about D4, so... looks like the Pewee 2 Mercenary Rapid Shot skill. Huh, in D2, okay. I've never really heard great things about Necro in this game. But I don't know if they've gotten any love with the Reign of the Warlock stuff. Like, I don't think they're bad, but I don't think they're especially great either. That's level 1. Shoot. It's right here, huh? Nope.
Not enough mana.
There we go. Necro's your favorite in D2? I know a lot of people really like Necro. The one thing that I always hear about them, though, is that their skeleton mages need to be better. When I did play Necro, I liked playing Teeth Necros, but I don't think it was especially good.
Good day.
Paladin Thorns build was so OP. Yeah, there's some crazy Paladin builds in this game. Bone Spirit used to be strong back in the day, especially for PvP. Oh, hell yeah. We gotta love that. Poison Necro, Corpse Explosions. Yeah. I did like the Poison to Bone Necro stuff. I was kind of sad that we didn't get like a Poison Nova or a Teeth or whatever in D4. Especially with the skill tree rework. I was like, that would be cool. You used to have to teleport real quick from your Sork to try and get away from... Yeah.
Yes.
Why did I think I looted a belt? Don't know. But I was going to look at it, because I need a new belt. My belt sucks. Druid's the only character you never played. I like Druid. Druid on PD2 is really good. Where... I like playing an elemental druid in this game. They never seemed great, but they seemed good enough. Got your Sork to 99 just running cows over and over? It took forever? Wait, you can level to 99 in cows? Was it terrorized or... I think it would have to be terrorized to get XP in there, right? And from like 95-ish plus?
Good day.
Wizened Draw. When original D2 LOD came out. Huh, I didn't think cows gave experience that high level. Interesting. Because I know a lot of the 99 grinds, people would like specifically farm Nilithak, Bale, and Diablo because they were like the only monsters in the game who gave XP. Maybe that was a change that happened later? We there yet?
Not
Yep.
enough mana.
Cows was the original farm. I remember farming cows, just I don't remember doing it until the end game, but interesting. You only play Druid in D4? Druid in D4 is fun this season. Sounds like they're going to fall off quite a bit next season, though, unless there's changes since the PTR. Hopefully there's changes since the PTR. I love Druid in D4. It's probably my third favorite class. 1.08, 1.09. Gotcha. So was it 1.10 that they nerfed that? That would make sense. I did play 1.09 a little bit. I don't think I ever played 1.08. PoE 1 the GOAT? I do like PoE 1 and 2. D2 is the GOAT for me, though. Can't wait for D4 new season. Looks so good. We haven't even seen, like, a lot of stuff. Like, I don't know what they're going to announce, but, like, they're making it sound like we've only seen a sliver of the new stuff. Diggler. D4 is trash. Hopefully it gets better. I think it's gotten a lot better since launch in a lot of ways. I think it's also gotten worse in a couple of ways. But, I don't know. I still enjoy it. Haven't played for a while? Gotcha. I think Lord of Hatred did a lot to make the game better. Still not perfect, but no game's perfect. Except for Minesweeper. Where are you? Every time I think I found it, it's a dead end. What am I farming for? Honestly, whatever I can find. Mephisto seemed just like a good general place to farm for everything that I could potentially use to get better gear to move into hell. If I was going to be farming Stone of Jordan specifically, though, I'd probably be doing Andariel. Found it.
I need mana. Not enough mana. I need mana.
2 jewels. You wish they can rework some of the iconic mythics, for example, like Andariel's Visage. You were expecting that item to cast Andariel Poison Nova. Yeah, like, I was so bummed when I finally got to Andariel in D4 for the first time during the campaign, and she didn't do a Poison Nova. I was like, what the hell? And then, like, I know when, like, when the Mythic first came out, I believe it did do some kind of poison something, but then they got rid of it. But yeah, I would love if they did rework some of them. But now, like, starting in Season 15, they're not even really going to be mythics anymore. Like, you can get a mythic version of them, but they're basically just going to be regular uniques like everything else. That makes me really curious. Are they eventually going to add another tier above that that actually is like chase items again? I'm also curious what bosses are going to drop the former iconic mythics as regular uniques now. Because I didn't find any on PTR. What up, Tess? How you doing? Like, there's going to be so many questions that need to be answered at BlizzCon still. I can't wait for BlizzCon. I'm so excited. Whoa! How'd I do that? You saw it'll be stream free? Yeah, they've been doing that for the last several years. I'll be there. Potentially streaming from the show floor, which is fun. Rewatching a very good dinosaur film that isn't Jurassic Park. Interesting. Which one?
Greetings.
Kligal. Yeah, I love that, like, there's a good chance I'm going to be streaming, but I have no idea what I'm going to be streaming. Like, I don't know if we're actually going to have, like, new playable content to try out there, or if I'm just going to be playing whatever the live season is. I guess just season 14, since 15 won't be out yet. I don't know. It's a mystery. Dinosaur Island came out in 2014. Is this hardcore? No.
I need mana.
I decided I wasn't going to be playing this season long enough to commit to hardcore.
I can't carry anymore.
Boo, I know. I've already died so many times. I'm glad I didn't. How do you get past immune enemies? Had a lightning Amazon and got frustrated. So early on, you mostly are reliant on your mercenary or you skip them. Eventually, you can break immunities with Thunder Charms. But yeah, that's why you need a pretty beefy mercenary to do your dirty work for you. Mine definitely needs better gear. Man, I just need like one good thing today. That's it. Just one thing. One of your wish lists is for Blizzard to add some things in Project D2 to D2 Resurrected. Yeah.
Yes.
Like, PD2 is so much fun. I would love to see some of the things that they've implemented be added. I don't know what. But I'm very curious if they're going to be announcing D2 stuff at BlizzCon. And if so, are they taking any inspiration from PD2? You don't have skill Frozen Orb. I do not. I'm not a Frozen Orb enjoyer. I'm more of a Blizzard guy. What's the best Blizzard Frozen Orb? It just depends on your playstyle. A lot of people like Frozen Orb. I like Blizzard more. I feel like if you are somebody who likes to farm bosses specifically, I think Blizzard's better because it has higher top-end damage. But I think if you're someone who likes to be mobile and farm bigger areas, I think Frozen Orb's probably better. Doom, 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 doom. Brain fart. Do.
Not enough mana.
You see my sword? It's just a spirit sword in a crystal sword base, but I can show it to you.
We are the spirits of the Nephilim,
Yo, what up, dude?
the ancient ones.
I can't carry anymore.
Be back? Alright. Ice flower. Bow, 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 bow. Boop. Whack. The Witcher 3 collab in D4, true? Yeah, I've been I've never played a Witcher game, but they look like something I would enjoy, and I've been contemplating buying it. So it seems like I have a pretty good opportunity to do so, huh? But I've always heard how good they are. But my big question was, do I need to play all of them for it to make sense, or could I jump right into 3? And I'm guessing the answer is you could do either way. But if you want the full story, play from the beginning. So I'm torn. Just jump to 3? Interesting. Alright, what the fuck is this layout?
I need mana.
Okay. Man. He ain't dropping shit today. You want to know the lore in Witcher 1 and 2? Just watch the lore videos on YouTube. That's true. Or watch the TV show.
Hello.
TV show's not even based on the source material. Is it not? Huh. I thought it was.
I can't carry anymore.
Made a lot of changes. It wasn't on the source. Huh. Well, that's too bad.
Yes.
Wow, 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 wow. stuck.
I need mana. Not enough mana.
Became a fan of The Witcher, starting series on Witcher 3, then you read some of the books. Gotcha.
Hello.
Mage fists. The FCR would be nice. That's about it. The regen mana would be good too. Do I want to give up my chances? I guess for now I will. Maybe not while I'm magic finding. But maybe when I try to progress through hell again.
Greetings.
D2 forever? Hell yeah. Thank you for the rose. How'd you know I wanted flowers today? Sometimes a girl just likes her flowers. Wait, what? If I was Durance 3, where would I be? I'll appreciate some... Right? That's what I'm saying. Honestly, though, like, if I was dating somebody and they brought me flowers, I don't know how I would react to that. Save the new Diablo. Haven't gotten time to play it. It's still in the wrapper. The new one? It's pretty good. It's pretty fun. Ooh. Nothing great, but a whole bunch of green things. Hopefully some of that was at least for the Chronicle. What I need right now is like a terrorized Pindle skin. Double Saigon too. Nice. Oh wait, I had one in the cube. Heavy belt. Arethus. Bing, bing, bing. Oh, somebody has to see my sword. Are you still here? I don't remember who that was, but... Unfortunate roll? Yeah, it's not the best. But hey, a spirit is better than no spirit. Good friend recently told me someone he watches that was doing a D2 challenge. While playing, the person wasn't able to leave a zone before they had found a set or unique item. Only zone that was exempt was the very first zone on normal. I think it sounds like a cool D2 challenge. Macro Bio Boy was doing something similar. He was doing to where he had to find every single unique that can drop in every certain zone. I think he only did 1 or 2 of them before. I don't know if he's going to go back to that series, but I watched him farm the Den of Evil for a while. Yeah, I don't remember what the exact rules were, but I'm like, that's neat. Yeah, I do like how many people just like come up with these like random ass challenges for this game and then commit to it. I used to do just like straight up like I farmed the Countess 100 times for a video, and like even those did pretty well. I did one where I farmed Nightmare and Dariel till she dropped Stone of Jordan. Oh, that video took way too long. And I showed every single run. Well, at least the kill and the loot. Carney 111? Doesn't ring a bell. But I'm not going to say no because I have a terrible memory. What's up, Chris? How you doing, baby?
Greetings.
Boop. Made you pick Diablo over Call of Duty Black Ops? Hell yeah. I'm doing pretty good, chilling. I got a sneeze coming on. I found out how to change my name. That is quite the username. It took me a second to process that. I'm like, that's a lot of letters. Is Diablo 2 cross-platform? It is it's cross-progression, but not cross-play. So, like, if you have it on multiple platforms, you can log into any of them to play the same account. But if you want to play with somebody on PC, you have to be on PC. If you want to play with someone on Switch, you have to be on Switch. Am I ready to rush all 12 of your accounts? I'm still in Nightmare. Well, I'm halfway through Hell, but I'm farming gear because I'm not strong enough to survive Hell yet. No healing potions, no map. BO, nice healing players 8. Wait. Oh. Was that supposed to say no healing players 8? That sounds brutal. No NPC healing, got it. Give you another couple days, I guess. I have a feeling you'll be able to rush me before it's the other way around. Still undecided about playing this season? My statement stands. Because I'm probably only going to be playing this season until next Thursday. And then I'm probably going to be playing the new Onimusha game. And then is BlizzCon. And after that, I'm probably going back to D4. Click it. If I'm Switch, you can progress your... yeah, if you own the game on both, you can jump back and forth between platforms. Still have to figure out this Thursday dinner situation. Wait, is there a situation? I'm not aware. Just gotcha. What up, Maddie? How you doing? You didn't know that? Yeah, so as long as you log into both on the same Battle.net account, I've never done it, but I assume. Just made yourself a mini pizza? Heck yeah. What's on it? Man, pizza's so good. I have not been doing pizza lately, and it sounds so good. Riz is trying to get pretty for BlizzCon. He's not doing any pizza right now. Go through the portal to Act 4. I've done that. I don't like it. I don't know. Like, having to, like, toggle between the different acts and stuff every time. It's just, like, it's too much. It's too much for me to save, like, a second. I'm already so handsome? No, you.
Greetings.
But yeah, I know if I wanted to be, like, the most efficient, that is the way to do it. I just don't care that much. I'm too lazy for that shit. I also need to be better about using telekinesis for stuff. I almost never use it. Fucking dolls, man. They're like in my ass. I can feel them crawling around. I don't like it. Yes, I am playing ladder. Yep. Logging into Act 2, such a hike to waypoint. Yeah. True. You're new to this game, you're from PoE 2, you're curious because D2 is the inspiration of PoE. It is true. That is very true. Because Chris Wilson loved Diablo 2. And he did not love D3. Which I talk about all the time. I still think it's funny that PoE was designed because they didn't like the direction that D3 was going. But then PoE 1 became more and more and more like D3. PoE 2 feels more like D2, in my opinion. Are there swords now in PoE 2? Yeah, 1.0 is December 11th, and that's when the Duelist and swords come out. And they've showed some gameplay footage, and it looks pretty sick. And now my biggest fear is because Diablo 4 Season 15 is probably starting September 15th. Which means that their Season 16 is likely to be around mid-December. Hopefully, they don't stack it right on top of the PoE 1.0 launch. That would be a painful decision to have to make. Any axes yet?
Not enough mana.
I don't think so. That'll probably come out when the Marauder comes out. Which will be post-launch, probably. You're not playing the PoE for now until the 1.0? Only a couple months away. It's December 11th. Which is pretty cool. It's a great time, too, because, like, it's the one time, like, one part of the year that there's not a whole lot of stuff stacked against it. Which makes me think if the leaked date for the new Zelda game, the Ocarina of Time remake, there was a report that it's supposed to be December 2nd, which is still skeptical. But if that happens, that means I'll have like 9 days to play that and then jump into PoE. I'm kind of hoping that D4 is later. But then it's going to be getting close to Christmas where they usually don't like doing it. So maybe, I don't know, maybe Season 15 is going to be so cool that they'll want to keep it going for 3.5, 4 months. I don't know. There's just too many good games right now. So much stuff that I want to play, and I just do not have the time for it. Oh god. Spicy. Where the helly? Who stole level 3?
I need mana.
Where the hell is this? Is it gonna be one of those weird middle locations that happens every once in a while? Did I just miss a spot? Go! Oh my god. I don't even care. I don't even care. Planning on playing No Rest for the Wicked. Yes. Yes. I am very excited for that one. Am I listening to Coheed and Cambria? Yes. About Crimson Desert on sale. I remember seeing it on streams, looking great. I really liked the visuals, and I thought it seemed really cool, but I personally didn't like the controls. But that is very much a me thing. I am very picky with controls. Like, I don't play with controller for most games, and it felt weird, but I know a lot of people are loving it, so I think you'll enjoy it. That's my kind of layout right there. What up, Samantha? How you doing? But yeah, No Rest for the Wicked is one of my most anticipated games. Even if I can't stand the developer. Just got a notification from Twitch. You can get Pokemon badges. Yeah, for anybody streaming a Pokemon game or like just chatting or art. And like there's a handful of categories. Not here though, sadly. But why? Why do I not like the dev? Because he's a man-child on Twitter. You're live, so you guess that's something? I respect the company. I just think he needs to stay off Twitter. They need to put a good set ring in this game. I grab them every time, and I'm like, why did I grab that? A friend of mine said the controls felt weird too, but I also know that we as people are different about a lot of things. True. Yep. So much caffeine, you're tingly. I've had a lot of caffeine today as well. I needed it. I was dying earlier. I have super bouncy leg right now. Playing Warlock when you buy the game. This game or No Rest for the Wicked? Did they confirm a Warlock class in that game? What did I have? I had 2 of these and 1 of another one. I was bad today. I needed it. I was dying. Like I was falling asleep during work. Oh, the D2, gotcha. Yeah, the Reign of the Warlock is really good. They did nerf it a little bit from how it originally was, but it's still super strong. Like, the Warlock in this game basically has no weaknesses. It's like every other class in the game has some good skills and a bunch of stuff that nobody ever takes. The Warlock is like everything is good. Gnarled staff. Actually, let me take that ring. She had coffee and a Monster Zero Ultra. Is that the white one? Had an extra large Slurpee with ice cream in it. Interesting. Doesn't sound bad. Sounds different. Spire of Lazarus. Chat decided on the flavor for you. Nice. I'm gonna keep that. Why? I don't know. So wait, what kind of Slurpee? What kind of ice cream? I need to know. I'm intrigued. Okay. Had a Monster and some Coca-Cola today. Caffeine? Yeah, seriously. Caffeine's delicious. You know what? I want to watch a few things. So, I was talking about it earlier, so I'm gonna put on the trailer. I really hope this is good. Because, like, the first game had so much potential. And it was fun for a while. But the end game was eh, and it was so buggy. But I saw some people playing this, and look at that hammer, though. I really hope this is good. USA Today ranked the best burgers. In-N-Out was number 2. You don't trust that list? Yeah, it should be, like, number 10. What was number 1? Big ol' spider. Habit? I think that's fair. Habit has some good burgers. Was it specifically fast food burgers? Juice, Monarch, and Ultra Golden? Nice, nice. Where was, like, Five Guys and, like, Rallies on that list? I hope this is good. I hope it's good. What else? What else came out? I did see that they came out with a longer preview for the new Fable game. I want to check that out at some point too. Yeah, Wolcen 2. I was shocked to see that today. I thought they gave up on Wolcen completely and they were all in on that extraction game. But when I saw this, I'm like, oh hell yeah, because like the first one was fun. Yes, it was buggy as hell and the end game sucked, but just having more ARPGs is great. So, like, I want them to do well with this one. I want them to take what they learned from the failure of the first one. I thought that's what you were showing, the extraction one. Yeah, no, that's God's Death and Reapers or whatever. Yeah, they've been working on Wolcen 2, apparently in secret, because they just kind of dropped it out of nowhere today. Apparently Woody had a chance to play it. It's like $60 on the PlayStation Store. I didn't even think they sold it anymore. That's wild. I know they shut down the servers. That does make me worry that the second one's going to cost $60, but if it looks good, that's all right. It specifically says no active servers. Gotcha. Single player, offline only.
Hello.
Is it worth giving up 24% poison resist for an extra 10% faster run walk? Probably not. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, I did see a quote from our boy Thomas talking about how they've kind of tested, or at least they're like, I don't know if they tested, but they were talking more about a survival game mode in Wicked, and he feels confident that he could make, of course he does, but one of the best survival games out there in that engine. And I'm just like, I want to play it. I don't know about that claim, but I definitely want to play it. Whataburger? I've never had Whataburger. Wendy's Burger. Burger King over Wendy's. I'm surprised. No, I'm not. Five Guys at 7? That surprises me. A&W? Really? I don't know about this list. So, I don't know Freddy's frozen custard and steak burgers, but that picture does not do it justice. So if that's number 3, oh no. Oh no. Freddy's slaps? I don't think I've ever seen a Freddy's with my eyeballs. That's in Florida? If I ever see one, maybe I'll have to try it. I need to get a car. Primarily Midwest, they're a great smash burger. Smash burgers are okay. I've had a few that were good. I've had a few that were shit. I've had one that claimed to be a smash burger, and it was thicker than some regular burgers that I've had, which was weird. That was also at an airport, so it is what it is. Get a what now? Japanese mini truck? Oh, is that what Ludwig drives? No, thanks. Unless they're like $300, then maybe.
Good day.
Never watched anything of that idiot in your life? Oh, I really like Ludwig. Bow, 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 bow. Diablo 2 is the best out of all the Diablos in your opinion? I would agree with that. Don't come knock on your door asking if the car's in the driveway is for sale. What about the one in the street? It's stuck on every corner. Had so many people do that. Never give him a chance. He looks like someone you wouldn't like, so you're going by appearance. So that's how I felt originally too. And then I got fed one of his YouTube videos one day, and it auto played. I'm like, oh, this isn't what I expected at all. Depending on what you watch, some of it's more cringe than others. But like when he put out a lot of videos that were really good about like helpful videos for streamers and stuff, and that's when I realized how actually smart he is. Got the email for Wilson. Apparently, because you can, and I did. I'm curious if I got one yet. I just got an email saying Wilson 2 is coming. Is that the one? Or... To be considered for a playtest, you need to have completed the short questionnaire included in the registration. Cream soda and vanilla ice cream, but orange is your favorite. Gotcha. Yeah, that would be a good combo. Like an orange creamsicle. That sounds really good right now. Wake up, Riz. You have a question why rune words and Resurrected don't work in your Diablo 2 expansion. What rune words? How many hours do I have on D2? Oh, sorry, I missed that. I have no idea, but I would guess 15,000. But I have no idea. I would say, other than World of Warcraft, I've probably played this game more than anything else. But yeah, anything compared to WoW is a unfair comparison. Because that game, I have like thousands of days played, not hours. Okay, maybe 1,000, but still. It's absurd. Which is even more absurd that I don't even play it anymore. But if the rumors are true, I do think I will be playing again. And y'all are gonna have to suffer through it. Or enjoy it. That's cool too. Never really tried WoW. Back in the day, WoW was incredible. The more modern it gets, the less enjoyable it is for me. But yeah, there's rumors that Classic Plus is going to be announced, which basically is going to take it back to how it used to be, but then add new content on top of it in the style of the old game or something along those lines. We don't even know for sure exactly what Classic Plus is going to look like. But they've been teasing it, and people have been begging for it, and it feels like now's the time. Like Holly kind of teased it earlier this year.
Not enough mana.
And I'll be there live when they potentially announce it. If I might even have a chance to play it.
I am overburdened.
You just hope they don't screw it up. It's been so hyped for so long. I know. I feel like they wouldn't do it, though, unless they had the most passionate team who's just excited about making a badass game. Like, Season of Discovery was pretty sick. I didn't play that deep into it, but, like, I like the idea, and it was basically, like, their beta test / like, research gathering for a potential Classic Plus, I think. I hope it's great. But you're 100% right. If they fuck it up, it's going to be so sad. Do I play 4? Yes. I play 2, 3, and 4. I am very eager to find out more about Season 15 for D4. Couple weeks. Ooh, unique ring chat. I need your luck. I need your luck. So what do we want this to be? I mean, Sword of Jordan would be great. I would take a Nagel ring at this point. Nagel ring? Nagel ring? Okay, it is eligible for the Chronicle. I don't want your luck? Okay. So everybody except for Samantha. You want to blow on this or rub it or something? Eh. Could be worse. I'm not going to use it, but could be worse. You enjoyed D4 for a little bit, but you didn't find it as fun as D2. There was a lot of things that I feel like they kind of missed the mark on, but I do think the game is still enjoyable. It just doesn't give you the same level of like dopamine. But I'm hoping that they continue to evolve and eventually it gets to the game we all want it to be. Like, I feel like the combat in D4 feels good. It's just missing something in terms of like the itemization and the dopamine of it all. Finally figured out how to play D&D online with your daughter. Nice. I want to play. Where are we going? There it is. Hello. What up, KT? How you doing? Bunch of poop. Bunch of poop.
Not here.
D3, best ever made?
Yes.
Interesting. I don't know about that. I did like D3. Farming for something? Just loot in general. Like, I would love to find some Nagel rings, some more travelers. Tal's belt would be great. Shaco. Mortal's a close second? Oh. Oh. You're one of those people. Like, honestly, Immortal gets a lot of hate, and it deserves it for the pay-to-win stuff. But there is a fun game in there. It's in there somewhere. It's buried pretty deep under a whole lot of pay-to-win. But it's in there. But don't you guys have phones? Alder's boots. Somebody gotta like it? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people who play Immortal. There's a lot of people who play Immortal every single day. Otherwise, they wouldn't be pumping content out for that game. I'm sure we're gonna get some announcements for that at BlizzCon too. They'll probably be getting a new class as well. I never did play the Warlock in that game. I wonder if it's any good. I did go back and try the Blood Knight when it released, and I tried the Tempest when it came out. Didn't do the Druid or the Warlock, though. Let me download Diablo Immortal on my PC when I own D4. I mean, I still like going back and playing D3 and stuff, so. Just depends when you're looking for different content to play.
Hello.
I like that they're all different enough, though, to where, like, you can play them all and feel like you're getting at least a little bit of a different experience. If they were all, like, exactly the same, that'd be lame. Kind of constantly swapping between the genre. Oh yeah, same. That's one of the reasons why I have this button.
Shampoo is better. I go on first and clean the hair. Conditioner is better. I leave the hair silky and smooth.
Playing Albion?
Oh, really, fool?
That's one of those games that I've looked at. I'm like, I need to try that, but I never have.
Stop looking at me, Swan.
More chill game.
Greetings.
I also need to try old school RuneScape again. Give it a real chance. I booted it up one day, thinking I was going to give it a chance, and I just got super overwhelmed, like, looking at the first screen. I'm like, I don't know what to do here.
I need mana. I need mana.
You been doing RS3? I'm kind of wondering though if World of Warcraft Classic Plus is gonna be taking inspiration from old school RuneScape, to where like they do the thing where like the community gets to vote on what features are added to the game and stuff. Because I think that would be cool. We need to stash some of this gold.
Yes.
Not really big on the idea of RuneScape Dragon Wilds. Oh, I love survival games. I had a lot of fun in Dragon Wilds. Never did finish it. I mean, I know they've added content also since I've played, but... I'm still sad that the survival game that Blizzard was working on got canceled. I just discovered the other day that apparently a while ago there were some images that leaked from the game, and it didn't look anything like what I was expecting it to look like, but I'm sad that it never saw the light of day. But part of me wonders, like, they spent 6 years on that project, and then they just canned it. What happened to, like, all that code? Like, what did they do with it? And it makes me wonder if they're ever gonna, like, use it for something else. Because, like, what if they took all that survival game code and then just, like, slapped it into a WoW game or slapped it into a Diablo game? Like, imagine a survival Diablo game? That'd be sick as hell. Or, like, I was thinking the other day, what if they put it into Classic Plus and made it to where, like, it's WoW, but it's also a survival game, and you can just, like, chop down trees in Elwyn Forest and build yourself a house. That could be sick. One of those guys that hoped Anthem would survive? I've never been much of a shooter game guy. Tried if it was free on Game Pass. If you don't know, you've played Enshrouded, and that was decent. Enshrouded is great. It has its 1.0 release soon. Same with Valheim. Also really, really loved Valheim. Also coming into 1.0 very soon. Could you imagine a WoW-based game where you could live as a lumberjack, but also be pulled into fighting like a retired warrior? That'd be sick. Like, I think WoW as a survival game would be one of the coolest things ever, where like you had to pick a role and like you kind of like lived in whatever area your character fit in the world, and like just everybody kind of worked together to like actually be like a world, like almost like RP-ish. Enshrouded, no, it has its release date in October, I believe. I have it on my calendar. They just announced some new stuff for it though, like a bunch of quality of life stuff. Enshrouded is October 15th. Valheim is September 9th. I'm also very excited for Emberville, which is October 27th. WoW seems awesome, but as a new player, it's way too overwhelming. As a new player, I would recommend starting with Classic WoW, because it comes with the same expansion, or with the same subscription, I should say. Just so you can play it how it was at the beginning, because I think it's a much better like intro experience. Even though it is much older, I think you'll be able to like get into it easier. The modern game, the onboarding process for new players is insane. Like you start immediately feeling like a god, and like it just like never slows down. Which is why I'm so hopeful for Classic Plus, because it could give us, like, the best of both worlds. Depending on how they do it. They could literally do anything. We have no idea, but so excited for the idea of it. Haven't pre-ordered a game since you pre-ordered Anthem? Dang. Boop, 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 boop. Man, I really have not found shit for loot. I guess I could update my list, though. I did find... Found that. I found... Oh, right, the Ravenfrost. A bunch of junk. Anything else worth putting on the list? Yay! Mage Fist? Sure. You know you're down bad when that's the kind of stuff you're putting on your list. Give me some good shit, game. One thing about playing this while I'm streaming, like I guess just having multiple monitors in general. You got to worry about accidentally like clicking off the screen when you're teleporting. I've done that too many times.
Not enough mana.
Then you die because of it? Yeah. One of the many reasons I didn't feel like playing hardcore this season. I knew I would do something stupid. Just looting this stuff for gold. I could also potentially farm Hell Andy. Might be better. Andy's Jack, thanks to Llama. She's not too bad.
I need mana.
Scimitar! Actually, that probably sells for good money. Let's try it. Let's see how it goes.
Yes?
Stay a while and listen.
Hello.
I have a feeling getting to her is going to be more difficult than actually fighting her. Yeah, but when I made my video farming Nightmare Andy until I got an SOJ, doing all that teleporting, because I also did it online, which was stupid. I should have done it single player. Took so long. I was recording that video for like several days straight. All day. This was back when I didn't have a job. It was that became my job for like a week. And then editing it was even worse. And it freaked me out because like when I first posted the video, it was getting like no views whatsoever. I'm like, I did all this for nothing. But then they started coming in. I'm like, thank God. Oh, my mercenary died. What's up, Diablo Dopamine? How you doing?
Hello again. Welcome.
Timmy!
Oh, hi, Timmy. What do you think about the Witcher crossover? I think it's cool. It sucks for people who already own it, but there was a line in the press release that made it sound like it might be available to other people down the road, so we'll see. But I think it's cool. Have I made it to Hell? I'm about halfway through Hell. But I kind of got stuck halfway through Act 3, and I said, I'm going to go back and farm.
Good day.
The Centurion. So that's what I'm doing now. Try to get to Hell tonight? Hell yeah. Do it. What did I hear? Just a jewel. Yeah, we should find out more about that crossover at BlizzCon. Because it does sound like there's going to be something in D4 for it also. It's not going to be just the one cosmetic. At least that's what it sounded like. Spirit Sword and, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, Lidless Wall, yeah. I'm like, wall. Yes. I do have a Ancient's Pledge also, but this felt better for now. Grand Charm.
Not enough mana.
But yeah, I really need to play the Witcher games. At least 3. I've never played them, but I know I would like them. Or at least I'm pretty sure I would. Sounds like a pretty cool open world in Skyrim-esque, so it does sound... Yeah. I still would love to see a game try to be like a third-person Diablo. I feel like I've seen some like indie games like that. I feel like The Witcher would be a great opportunity to try that also. How am I today? I'm pretty good. How are you, Timmy? How are you doing? Get him! What's the difference from the old D2? Well, this, so in just Resurrected, they added several new things. Like they added new rune words, new items. They added a thing called terror zones, which makes like one area scale higher to your level. They added Sunder Charms, which lets you break immunities and stuff. Then they also added the Reign of the Warlock DLC pack that added the Warlock class, a bunch of quality of life stuff. Like for example, they added like a materials tab that lets you organize all your stuff easier. There's like a runes tab, a gems tab. They also added Colossal Ancients, which is like a new endgame thing. They added heralds, which are like endgame mini bosses that can spawn in the world and attack you and stuff. Quite a bit of stuff. And it's heavily speculated that in 2.5 weeks we're gonna get a full expansion announcement or something big for this game at BlizzCon. Speculation, nothing's confirmed. They haven't even hinted, but I would be surprised if they didn't announce something. Or maybe I'm just hoping that they announce something really bad. Then again, I feel like if they were going to be announcing something, well, at least if there was something going to be playable, people probably would have found it on their CDN servers, like they've already found for Classic Plus for WoW. Or what we expect to be Classic Plus, I should say. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oculus? Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Do I use it over the spirit, though? I think yes. I think yes. Hell yeah. That's a find.
Greetings.
I'm glad I decided to do Andorial. I think we stick with it.
The Sisterhood welcomes you.
But yeah, so if they do announce some big content drop for D2R at BlizzCon, there is a potential that I might also be able to stream it from the convention. So you guys might want to pay attention to your go live notifications that weekend during BlizzCon. Like, I kind of love that, like, even as a partner, I still have no idea what's coming. But I also kind of hate it.
Good day.
It's like I want to know, but I don't want to know at the same time. Because, like, I want to be surprised with everybody else. But at the same time, I'm like, I just want to know. Gotta be prepared for anything. Exactly. It's like they told us there's going to be opportunities to stream. And there was, like, we were able to sign up for it. But, like, I don't know if that's happening or not. And I don't know what it's for. And part of me is like, that's a lot of pressure. Do I want to do it? And then I'm like, if I don't do it, I'm going to kick myself later. Because how many times do you have that opportunity?
Greetings.
Good day.
For an early season amulet, that's not terrible. I'm not going to use it, but if anybody's playing on Amazon.
Good day.
I mean, I'm sure people have way better by now, but...
I need mana.
I do wish that the catacombs had like a more predictable like layout like other zones do. I just kind of hug the walls and hope for the best. If I remember correctly, Act 2, there's like a little bit of predictability, but like Act 4, or sorry, 3, feels like it's just like super random. Come on, Andy. What are you doing? Get your ass over here. It was a fluke. One good drop, then nothing. Pity Amrune. I guess it's good for the Chronicle.
Yes?
Hello.
Do. I'll take that. Oh shit. Okay, best catacombs ever. Don't Nightmare Andy have better drop for SRJ? Yes. Yep, Nightmare Andy is statistically the best place for Stone of Jordan.
Good day. Good day.
I've actually never had one of these before. I didn't play it long enough the last couple of seasons to get those. I watch people do them. That's my first one. Ah, eyes twitching again. I don't like it. Getting slapped. Spicy. Better safe than sorry.
The Order welcomes you.
Love this playlist, hell yeah. I feel like it's a pretty good mix of stuff.
I can't carry anymore.
But yeah, if you guys ever get bored, I made this YouTube video, how many runs to find a Stone of Jordan, and I went through literally every single run, showing the loot that I got from every single one. This far into the video, I'm at 426. So, it was quite the process. Anyways. Oh, I didn't mean nightmare. I didn't mean it. Oh, World Stone's terrorized? That's interesting.
Hello.
Nightmare terrorized World Stone might be good, actually. Oh god. Leave the souls at home, please. Whirlwind Barb on PD2 is wrecking, only been out for... Yeah. Melee in PD2 feels so much better. Like, I'm kind of surprised that D2R hasn't borrowed any of their ideas yet. D2 will be forever... Oh, yeah. Especially if they keep adding content now. It finally feels like they're out of maintenance mode and they're actually developing for it again, which is super hype. I hope we're not disappointed after BlizzCon. Borrow, you mean steal? I forgot what I was talking about already. They finally realized D2 is what the people wanted. I feel like a lot of people like D3, and it's a lot of the people who also like D2. D3. People like D3 and D4 are very like similar, but the people who like D2 are like very different in a lot of ways. Like there's overlap for sure, but I feel like that they're continuing to develop D4, and that satisfies the D3 audience as well. But the D2 people needed some love, and I'm into it because I love all three games. Not bad games by any means, but D2 for me was just better. There's a lot of things about D2 that just hits different. And also, I've said this before, but if we ever get Bale in D4 and they don't give us Bale waves before him, they screwed up. I love that the death sound plays all the way through leaving the game and creating a new one. That's just silly. Also, one thing that I noticed is with the upcoming season of D4, the seasonal mechanic is all about the soul splinters. And the soul splinters are all named after former Diablo bosses. And it's making me think that this whole season is going to be about paying tribute to the legacy of Diablo. They also included legacy uniques from previous Diablo games. But I couldn't help but notice there wasn't one named after Bale, which makes me curious. Is there a reason for that? Is it because they're getting him ready to actually come to the game for real? Maybe? Maybe? Not as just like a seasonal thing? Well, it could be a seasonal thing, but I think it's more likely to be an expansion. But it's also wild to me that they named one of them after the boss from Diablo Hellfire. And then also one after the boss from Diablo Immortal. Very interesting. I think that might be the first time that Immortal was like acknowledged in a mainline game. Never played either of those? Yeah, I haven't either. Well, that's not true. I did play Immortal a little bit. I never played Hellfire, which was the 1997 sequel to the original Diablo, but it wasn't even made by Blizzard, which is even more interesting. Immortal was pay to win, which is a shame because there was a fun game in there. We were talking about that earlier. Like, the game wasn't bad, but it was so pay to win. Like, if all you cared about was playing through the game, it was fine. But if you cared about being competitive at all, yeah, you'd have to spend like tens of thousands of dollars. There was one dude who spent like, I think like $270,000 or something on that game. That actually might be low. But he paid so much that his character was so strong that he couldn't get into matchmaking with any other players. Which is funny. Get him. I'm gonna ding. I'm gonna ding-a-ling. I'm just picturing, though, when we finally get Bale or Diablo or even like Malthael or whatever, like whoever we get in like the next D4 cutscene, with how crazy their cutscenes have gotten, like, I'm so excited. Like, we're probably going to be getting a brand new cinematic for Diablo 4 in 2.5 weeks. But what's it going to be? And is it going to be for an expansion, or is it just going to be for Season 15? Need to make a movie? They're so good? Seriously. The thing about that, like I've said that before also, but the amount of time that it takes them just to make a cutscene, to make a movie at that quality, it would probably take 10 years. By the time it came out, it probably wouldn't even be that impressive anymore. No, it still would be, but But yeah, a movie or a TV show would be wild. I didn't mean to do hell. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I feel like with the few upgrades that I got today and the extra level that I got, I've got to be getting closer to being able to tackle the rest of hell. But my mercenary, still pretty weak. Oh, shit. It's the Burger Man. What's up, Raiders? How y'all doing? Welcome in. What's up, Burger Man? How y'all doing? How was your stream? What were you up to? Oh, I'm doing fantastic. We're I don't know why I'm here. I went to the wrong place. I'm supposed to go in here. I asked you a question earlier, but apparently you were occupied. And I don't remember what I asked you. Oh yeah. Are you ready for BlizzCon? And if so, how ready? What the hell just happened? That was weird. You were streaming and you hopped in? Okay, okay. That checks out. You're so ready? You know what I'm really excited for? Just the food. Food. Ready to see me? Oh. I'll be ready. It's the burger guy. Yeah, last time I went, I didn't really know anybody except for my friend that I was with, and we were very, very antisocial, didn't do anything fun. We did get some bomb-ass sushi, though. But yeah, there's so much stuff in that area. It's wild. Caffeine hasn't worn off yet. You're still yelling. It's okay. We encourage yelling here. Going there, VIPs a creator? Seriously, I'm curious what that's gonna be like. Like, what is our media credentials even get us? I want to know. I'm so excited. Like, the last time I went, I wasn't even able to get into the opening ceremony because it was like a random lottery. I'm hoping this time I at least get to be in there for opening ceremony. I don't want to watch it on the screen again. But I do believe they're moving it back into one of the bigger halls, because they had it in like the esports arena thing last time, and it was much smaller. Curious how many fans we'll meet? 4. I don't know. You go back to the other thing now? Good luck! The other thing. You want to go to BlizzCon at least once? It's pretty cool. And this year's is sounding like it's going to be one of the better ones. I hope. Opening ceremony does have a media section, so I think so too. I think they could probably pull some strings. I'm just curious, like, are we going to have to wait in the line outside before it opens? Or are we going to be able to, like, get in the back door? Huh? Huh? It's crazy, though. I have a picture of waiting in line at the 2023 one. The amount of people is absurd. If not, sit on... Hell yeah. I'll keep it warm for you. Hold on, let me see if I can find this picture. Because it was wild. Absurd. Absurd. Yeah, there it is. How do I... I need to get... No. There we go. There we go. So this was the line outside the convention center. Just an absolute swarm of people. Do I go every... No, this was the only one I've been to, is the 2019? No, 2023. 2023. Like, this was being there an hour early. It was nuts. But it was so much fun. Because you just know, like, every one of these people is just a happy gamer nerd. And it was great. You want to go so bad? We got to make that happen. Maybe not this time, but at some point. It'll be your first? Yeah. I'm excited for this one. I'm more excited for this one than I was the last one. For many reasons. Got a jet, Miss Burger just stared daggers. Uh-oh. Hey, I found a Shaco. Hell yeah. Oh, wait. It's blue. Any more magic find, damn it. He poofing. Ninja vanish. Wah, 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 wah.
Good afternoon.
You get out of here. Come on, you. Saving those for later. I'm sorry, what now? You promise? What's up, Manga? How you doing? Why not the front door? Wait. Wait. Less knocking him out. Oh my.
I need mana.
Alright, where are you? Not that way. Not that way. Tau rune. Let's knock you. Hey. Hey, be gentle.
Not enough mana.
That's fair. Pew, 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 pew. Amulet. What's with all these assassin amulets? Pew, 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 pew.
I need mana.
Get him, Wahid! Get him! Am I helping? Yeah, this is why I can't survive in hell right now. Wahid does no damage. He needs to get some cannot be frozen or something.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
No, I want to kill him for the experience. He's almost there. He's almost there. There we go. Do want to get more potions though. Beep, beep, beep. Come on, give me the loot. heck? Bow, bow, bow.
Hello.
It is kind of crazy how fast you level from Terrorized Worldstone. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Boop, boop, boop.
Not enough mana.
What armor do I use? I'm using a Skin of the Viper Magi. And then I'm using a Lore Helm,
I need mana.
a shitty yellow belt, some Chance Guards, shitty yellow boots, lidless wall, couple of Manald heals. Nothing special. Did I miss somebody? Ah. Hello? Oh. Were they both just hiding behind pillars? That's funny. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Pew. Good dude, double take. You high key look like Onapixel. I've heard that name, but I don't really know who he is. Oh, yeah. I've seen that guy. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Is he liked? I don't...
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
Nice. $74.
Not enough mana.
Bunch of junk. Terrorize for another 4 minutes. Probably won't get back to, Yeah.
How may I be of help?
I always pick them up just in case. I haven't got them for the Chronicle yet, but my loot luck has not been great. Bunch of junk today. Although I did get an Oculus, so I'll take that. I'm not mad at that one. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to get back to Bale in time. My brain was like autopiloting me towards Pindle. But hopefully I can at least get through a couple waves before it switches over. Of course, we got the cold immunes. Okay. Good enough. Achmel, cold immune, whack. I really need to keep some like thawing potions with me or something, just to give to Wahid. Come on, Wahid. Two minutes. Can I kill Bale? Maybe. It could happen. It could happen. I just need to spawn him, right? He'll stay terrorized. Come on. Nice.
My brothers will not have died in vain.
Womp womp.
Good to see you.
Ragscar is not very interesting. Boop. Am I on ladder? I am on ladder, yes. I'm not even entirely sure why I play on ladder other than I always have. How's the new season treating me? Slow, because I'm playing solo self-found. So I have Hell unlocked, but I've only made it to Act 3. Because cold immunes are my enemy. But we're getting there. Bunch of junk.
Hello. Good day.
We did get an Oculus today, though, so that was pretty hype. I would love a Shaco. You know you want to give me one, Andy. You know you do. Who dropped it? Hell Andy. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. That was a spicy choice. I'm not ready to just dive in like that. Who do you think you are, Riz? Getting too big for your britches. Got an Ort rune. Meh. Hello, Sherbinsky.
Good to see you.
Good day.
The Order welcomes you.
I didn't even notice. What's terrorized right now? Oh, right. I can't check. This is a hell game. I don't have terror zones yet.
Take you.
My teleporting is starting to feel laggier and laggier. I don't like that. A rune scepter. That's more like how I should be fighting her, though.
Yes.
That felt mucho better.
Greetings.
Zakrum's hand. Does anybody use that for anything? Probably not. Will I keep it anyways? Yeah. Do all the Diablo games have hardcore difficulty? 2, 3, and 4 do. Wait. Does 3? I think 3 does. 2 and 4 definitely do. I think 3 does. I don't know if 1 does. I feel like 3 has to, but I don't know if I've... No, 3 definitely does, because I had a Witch Doctor in hardcore. So yeah, 2, 3, and 4 do for sure. I'm not sure about 1.
I need mana. Not enough mana.
Andy farming no meth. I was doing meth, and then I got distracted, and I started doing other stuff too.
Not enough mana.
But I'm doing Andy on Hell now. So I did like 2 Andy Hell runs, and I got an Oculus. So I'm like, well, maybe I'll have better luck there. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Got stuck on a wall. Bunch of junk. I've been farming Hell Meth most of the day. Nothing good. 200 plus MF. Dang. Yeah, Meth's usually where I farm. But I don't think I'm ready to do... Well, I'm not even at Hell Meth yet. I've had definitely a slower start to my season. Because I'm going purely SSF, and I haven't played that much. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Your girlfriend just bought her and I tickets to see the U's right before Halloween. Hell yeah. When you were younger, you couldn't pronounce the name Diablo. So how I did was Dick. I'm sorry, what? You like meth? All right. Ladder reset was on Friday. Yep. Dang, I felt like I had a map pack on that one. I just happened to go right where it was.
I need mana.
Not so much on this floor.
I need mana.
At least it wasn't the last way. Oh, Mephisto. Gotcha. That checks out. That checks out. I didn't read it like that, but... You've never seen them before, but you've seen Dance Gavin Dance 2 times because she bought tickets for her and I. Wouldn't have seen them if not for her. There, your cup of tea music. Mephisto. Nice.
Yes?
I thought my mercenary died. Okay, so we got Natalia's. I'll save it. I'll save it for now. Why? I don't know. Prosperity? Diablo 3 used to think it took place in 1834? Well, these games don't take place on Earth, so I don't even know if they obey the same year system. I have not seen any bands live, like, ever. The last band that I saw live was... I don't even know. I saw Janet Jackson once. You can tell I sucked at history? That's fair. I honestly can't remember the last concert. Diablo takes place in the 12th to 13th century? I don't know. I'll take your word for it. But my eyeballs are getting tired. So I think I'm going to call it for the evening. Tomorrow I'm going to be back to cover the PoE 2 live stream. Friday, I'm not sure what's happening yet. But I hope you all have a fantastic evening. And I'll see you very, very soon.